Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, Merkinshroud. I'm Merk, and this video is a little different. I'm going to be doing another update. I do this about once a month. This is going to be an update. Let me just show you here. It's an update for you guys to know kind of where my channel's at and how it's going. Not for me, but if anybody's out there trying to consider whether they want to do a channel or not, it kind of gives you a more realistic baseline of what to expect when you're first starting out, and you can see where I'm at wherever I'm at. So right now, let me just go to analytics and I'll show you something. So right now I am, I think, barely at 90 days or 3 months monetized. Yeah, let me go to 365 just to see for sure. 365. Yeah, so right here was March 20th. Oh, this is the views. Revenue started on May 4th. I had 0. May 5th, I had $2.92. So today, as the time I'm recording this, is August 5th. So May 5th, so through May, June, July, that's what we're talking about, through 3 months, and now it's August. So 3 months monetized. What has happened? I'm just going to go to 90 days. That's the easiest baseline thing I can do here. As of this point, I have made $220.69. Actually, it's more than that. It's 225 or so. It's 365. $226.40. Not a lot of money. It has been getting progressively better. I had my first month here. Monetization was actually kind of high. I think I got some hits from people who were already watching the channel quite a bit. But as soon as I was monetized, of course, you notice that when you put ads on your channel, people don't watch as much. You have a natural drop in people viewing. Okay, so that happened. It didn't quite catch up, I don't think, until the next month. Because the next month, you can see right in the middle, I've got this lag right here. Right there. It's like everything dropped off and started getting worse and worse. And then it spiked here with one video I made, and it got a little better. And it spiked again, and it got a little better. So I think this is a rebound from when I first put ads on my channel, because it was good, and I was like, no, I don't think so. Okay, now we're moving up, and this felt like it was moving in an upward direction. Although yesterday's kind of low, but that's okay, whatever. I feel like that this is going to be a higher standard right here, about $2 a day, which is fine. I'm not doing this for the money, but I am doing it to open my horizons, to see different types of music and understand it, and things like that. So, I mean, if the money comes, that's great. I mean, sure. But I'm trying to learn this whole YouTube channel thing, and I'm taking you along with me so you can learn with me. Now, of course, this is just a reaction channel, and with this included, it may change things. The way I'm doing this monthly update, these may jump and go crazy because people care about this kind of content more than reactions, I think. But that's not the point. The point is, this is my channel. This is how it's doing. So let's just look at the major metrics here. So I've got 100. Let me go to 365 so you can get the full duration of me being online. Let's see. I think it was March 18th is when I started. I got my first 21 views on March 18th. Yep. So since then, I've had 295,700 and some views. Okay. Watch time 19.8K hours. Subscriptions 2,500 plus. So it's 2,501 now, I think. Estimated revenue $226.40. Not a lot. We divide that by 3. $70 a month. 71, 72, 73, 74. somewhere around that. But to begin with, if you go back to my first video of monetization after I was monetized for a month, I think I only got like $20. And I didn't even get that yet. They held on to it until it built up to 100. So that was a bit testy, but that's what happens. So it built up all of a sudden, bam, and it hit 160. So I got paid 160 some dollars my first paycheck, which is great. But now I'm waiting. I'm gonna have to wait for 2 more months to get any paycheck out of this one. It's okay. Maybe longer. Who knows? But it appears to be doing better. I think it's getting better. If you average it out, $70 a month is a lot better than $20 than what I started out with. I think what's happening is this. This is a thing. I'm gonna go to 90 just to make this a little easier to deal with here. Okay. See how it's high on one end, low in the middle, high on the other end? I think what's happening, and it seems to be filling in like this too, is over time, whenever you put content up, I'm going to go to the content page. Whenever you put content up, you have this situation. You have where it says escrow, ineligible, escrow. Okay. None of these would say escrow if I didn't go in and dispute this copyright claim. Okay? Every 90% of the videos that I put up have a copyright claim on them because I'm using somebody else's music. And I understand that. That's great. So, but the claim hits and I say, okay, well, I am actually reacting to this. And it's the reason it's different than the original is because my reaction to this video, being as it's the first time I've seen it, captures something more ethereal. It captures something that the viewer can't get again on their own because they've already seen it and it's just happened long ago for them. You know, it is something different, and I believe it is. And so whenever I dispute the copyright claim, I mean it. You know, there is something here. There is something to reaction. There is something to evaluation and my interpretation of things. And it's somewhat educational in some senses. Sometimes it's not. Sometimes it's laughable at my lack of education. But I think it's all entertaining. So what happens is whenever I get a copyright, not a strike, now that's something different, I'll get to that. But I'm going to go over this. So I have a copyright claim. I go to the copyright and I say, well, let's see details. Boom. I say see details and it pulls this up. And over here it says what happens, channel visibility, monetization. Is basically you can't monetize this. This is somebody else's, blah, 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 blah. I was okay. I'm going to go ahead and take action and see what I can do. So I hit this, which is grayed out now, and won't show it to me. I don't think I have any available that I could actually do this with. Kind of wish I did right now. Nope. Okay, anyway, so I take action on the claim, and it asks me what I want to do, and I say, well, I want to dispute it. Why do you want to dispute it? Because this is fair use copyright exemption. So I click on that and I go through the whole process. There's 4 or 5 different pages out there. Click on something and move my way through. And then at the end it says, what's your justification for this? And you have to put in a justification. So I've got something typed up that I saved on a Word document that I can just copy and paste in there, right? For each one of these. Saying basically what I just said about it being a new piece of content because it's capturing something that the users, the viewers couldn't get on their own. Anyway, I paste that in there, and then I say, well, this is a reaction video. I wish I could say it was a combo because it's reaction, it's entertainment, and it's educational, you know? And but I don't. I just say it's a reaction video. And then it says it wants my signature, so I'll put my name in as a signature. And I click the 3 things that it wants me to click, and then I submit. And then what that does is it puts me in a situation where it may say escrow or it may say off. depending on what happened when I was uploading my songs. It may say off right here where the monetization is in this column. It could say sharing, it could say escrow, it could say ineligible, it could say off. I'm going to give you a scenario for each one. Right now, this one says escrow, and it came to be here because I put in a dispute. And when I disputed it, it goes into an escrow, and the money is saved until this dispute is settled. And when it's settled, either the dispute is denied, it's no, we're keeping our money, and you're not getting any of it. So that money then goes to the original artist. Or they say, okay, you know what, this is cool. You're right, you are doing something that's totally different, but you are using our music. We'll let you have the money. So they let me have the money, and it's usually not much. $1 or $2 a day at most. So then they allow that. Well, then this would say off, and then I can turn it on by clicking here and selecting on, and it'll ask me a couple questions. Move on. So it'll be on. Ineligible here. It happens whenever I go through this process. Oh, what does this one say? This one says take action. Let me see what's going on. In dispute, okay. Dispute rejected. Okay, this is where somebody said, oh, no, we're keeping our money. Who is this? This is Baby Metal. Okay, Baby Metal. They said they want their money. Fine. I'm going to go see details. Now, what I can do is I can't take action again. But if I do that, they have the ability then to just say, hey, you know what, copyright strike. Hey, dummy. We said no, you can't use our music. I'm not going to do that. I'm not even going to ask them for that. Because it's their music, you know? There's always so much I can push. I don't want to argue anymore than that. It's too dangerous for me. I mean, legit. So that one's going to stay ineligible, but the video is still going to be up and available for everybody to watch. There's going to be several that are ineligible. Let's go one page back for me, if I can. Yeah, so here I have escrow, ineligible, escrow, ineligible, escrow, ineligible. All these that are ineligible are dispute rejected. In dispute. Some of these are still in dispute. I think that the original content person whoever has the rights, has 30 days to reject the dispute or not. And if they don't, I get the money. You know? Because obviously they don't care. Okay, here's on. Here's one's on. Who is this? Ren? Oh, it's Prince. Okay, Prince. A lot of Princes let me have it. I don't, it is what it is. I'm not saying this so that everybody runs out and does Prince songs, or let me pick somebody else. It's not always the case. Here's Bandmade. They share a lot of times. Sometimes they let me keep it. Sometimes they don't. It just depends. But this one's on. Okay. None here for copyright restriction. So it means I didn't even get a hit on this one. It must be a live video. If they see this, they can come in here and put a restriction on it, and then I'll have to go back and say, well, can you share it with me? I mean, whatever. It is what it is. I'm doing this video, like I said, it's not really for the money. It's for explanation and educational purposes on this one. So anyway, this is what you see whenever you get a channel and you're uploading music, uploading your reactions here. So I'm going to go back to the original last page. So this is not last page. This is like 3 deep now. On, sharing, ineligible. Regardless, when it says copyright, we can see what's going on. We can dispute it. We can, do another dispute, escalations. I'm not doing any of that stuff. But anyway, when it comes on, then any ads that generate money, then the money comes to me, as long as it's not an escrow or it's not shared, then it would be shared. Or ineligible, which would be the owner gets all the money. So that's how it works. Let's go back to analytics. So here we see, let's look at some estimated earnings for the last 90 days. Here we see the monies that I have gotten over the last 90 days. And there's been a couple spikes. Right here's a $10 day. $10.27. I think this was a super thanks or a super chat or whatever you call it, and I got $10 out of that day. And here, I don't know what that one was. One of them was, one of them was not. But what I think is happening, and the money keeps coming up, and the first month it showed that I only made $20 or so, but now I average it out and I'm making 70. I think that over here on the analytics, or over here on the contents page, when you look at in escrow, I think that escrow's falling off now, and I think that money is showing up for the ones that were in escrow and that did not deny the dispute. They let me have the money. So I think now everything's going up kind of at an incline in the back, on the back end. And I think this is going to come up more over time too, because the escrow here is going to fall off and I'm going to start getting money from it. Possibly. I think that's why this number's bigger. But if that's the case, and $70 average is a lot better than 20, and it is increasing. And this could turn out to be a $100 a day thing within the year. Now that's nothing to laugh at or to throw away. That's $3,600. Is it $10 a day? $1 a day. $10 a day would be $3,650 a year. $100 a day would be $36. That's a wage. That's a living wage, I think. It's a tough one, but you can survive on that. I don't know if I'll ever get to $100 a day on YouTube. That would be sweet. Like, you see this gray? It's real. I'm gonna have to retire one day, and that would help. It wouldn't technically be retired because I'd be doing this stuff. Anyway, let's look here. So, I'm at 90 days. This is my views and everything for this period of time. Last 48 hours, I've got right at 5,000 views. 5,000 views? Yeah. It tells me my top content during this period. You guys know all this. I've already told you about it all. But the important part is knowing that the escrow has fallen off on some of these, I think. And I'm getting a little more cash. So I think now I'm averaging about $2 a day. According to this at the moment. That gets me up to $60 a month, somewhere around 60. $2 a day, 2 something per day. Yeah, that first month is looking a lot better. So for some reason, I used to only have one day that jumped up around 10, and everything else was around 2. And now all of a sudden it's 3s and 4s and 5s, 6, 7s. It's the only explanation for that is that the escrow's falling off. Now, so it's working. This says I only have 2,499 members. That's okay. Yeah, there's some certain artists that really do well and give me more money because they don't take any. They don't share. Even the ones that share, though, I'm thankful for them. They don't take any. A few artists, they just let me have it all, which is generous considering there's not much to have anyway. Maybe someday there would be more, but I'm still small fry. What else can we look at here? The content dashboard is here. This is what I do whenever I log in. I look at my dashboard. I look at channel analytics. Current subscription, 2,499. If there's any messages, they'll be up here like, this video was blocked and blah, blah, blah. Well, I'll go here and clear all that mess out so I don't have to see it anymore. And then I look down, say, oh, look, comments. I better go check my comments and read all those. My last video right here, it shows 7 out of 10, so not the greatest. That's okay. This is a re-upload that I put up. I figured that I could do this and just see how it works. What I'm doing is I'm grabbing all the videos from the beginning, and I'm looking through to see which ones actually are sharing or let me keep the money, I'm grabbing those and I'm re-uploading them just to see. I'm re-sharing them just to see if they get any more traction. And they get more traction, which is kind of cool. People aren't fussing about it. They said, oh, look, okay. And they comment, and that's cool. I mean, I'm still doing 3 a day videos besides that, so it's my channel. I'll upload my content again. See how it works. So it's 7 out of 10. It's not the greatest. This is Kansas, Carry On Wayward Son. Not the greatest, but I wouldn't expect it to be being an upload, a re-upload. A couple of the other re-uploads did really well, though. It's kind of interesting. A little experiment. So you can see your last video and see how it's doing compared to every other video here. Published videos are here. Latest comments are here. Here is shopping. Now this is something I haven't paid much attention to. I did create this goofy store and made a few things up with some logos on it, but I'm going to have to spend some time making it even better. I've got some clicks on it. Nobody's ordering anything, which is expected. I need to go order something so I can wear it. Wear my Merc hat and my Merc merch. Well, there's that. Optimize your latest video. Oh, this is Video IQ stuff. There's some program plugins that you can get that'll actually help you if you have a channel. They'll actually help you look at some of your analytics and maybe make better thumbnails or better titles or whatever. They're kind of useful. I'm not going to jump into all that in this video, but they're there. So then I go to my content page just because it's the next tab, and I look and I go to remind myself, okay, I've uploaded a ton of stuff for the 4th. Where's the 4th? Oh, this is not even normal. Reload. Here we go. 4th, 1, 2, 3, 4 videos, one of which is a re-upload. So I have 3, and then the 5th I haven't uploaded any yet, which is today. Now I've got some that are ready to go, and I need to go ahead and just do them. So I'll probably do that in just a minute, but I'm gonna upload this one too. This one doesn't require much editing just because it is what it is. I'm giving you an update. I'm just gonna throw it up too for today. So this reminds me where I'm at and what I gotta do. And then I go to analytics and I say, okay, what if I'm gonna do new videos? What is working? What are people looking at? What are they, what do they like? Well, my top content in this period is listed right here. This is for for 28 days. Now I can do the whole, let's do all 90 days. Okay, I got number 1 is Xanadu by Rush. Okay, and then number 2, Nightwish, 3 Bandmade, 4 Warning, 5 Queen, 6 Stevie Ray Vaughan. Okay, let me go to 365 because I think I'm missing a few in here. Let me just pick everything up. Xanadu, Queen is number 2. Yeah, see, it kind of changes it when you look at the whole picture. Nightwish, Stevie Ray Vaughan, Warning, Elvis, Bandmade, The Warning. Okay, so these are some, not necessarily money generators, but they're view generators. People come and look at this. This is what's popular. So this is what I want to do to keep my channel rolling. These type of things. So what mindset do I put myself in to pick what to do next? Well, obviously these artists: Rush, Queen, Nightwish, Stevie Ray Vaughan, The Warning, Elvis, Bandmade. Of course those, but other groups like those. So I have to do a little thinking, a little searching. So Rush is a bit. What is Rush? They're rock and roll, man. They're rock, but it's a time frame type of thing. It's like a 80s to 90s music, early 80s. 80s, it's 80s. Rush is 80s. So it's like classic rock, maybe some southern rock type stuff that I could grab and check out that I haven't seen yet. Like right now, I can tell you that I'm going to look at Yes, I think is a group. I'm going to see about them. I may have done one of those already. I don't know. And The Who, Some of the Who fans kind of made me mad though, so I'll do some more, but you guys got to lay off. My channel, I'll do what I want. What else is out there? I did Molly Hatchet. I got to do Little Leonard Skinner. I know too much Leonard Skinner, and I can't react to stuff that I already know. But anyway, this is what my thought process is, and I start writing stuff down. I'm like, okay, I'll check out some of those bands. Queen. There's nobody like Queen. I just have to do more Queen. Nightwish. So this is, and I forget what they call it, not melodic metal, but symphonic metal, maybe. I don't know. Got to do more of that genre type stuff. Stevie Ray Vaughan and the blues. Got to check out some more blues artists that can compete with him. I don't know if anybody can. The Warning, they are just the greatest new rock band ever. So, what compares to that? I don't know. Elvis, classic stuff, man. If I can find some that I haven't heard, I'll do those. And maybe some other classic stuff from that era back in the 60s and 70s that I haven't heard. 50s. Who knows? Bandmade. So The Warning and Bandmade and Baby Metal are all basically female groups. Well, Baby Metal's not, but there's the front dancers, the front face of Baby Metal is the three dancers and singers, and it's kind of comparable. But yeah, that's a thing right now for some reason, which is fine. I mean, it's just as good as anything else. So, so Bandmade. It's also a genre like Japanese music, Japanese-based metal. Is that a thing? I don't know, but I can check out some more of that type of thing and see if it fits, see if it's any good. Like I said, my thought process here. Yeah, Baby Metal. Check out some more of that type thing. Maybe I could do some K-pop. Don't know nothing about K-pop. I know my daughter-in-law liked it for a while, but I don't know why, and I kind of made fun of it in my brain, just like I made fun of a lot of stuff in my brain over the past almost 50 years. But I'm learning, and I'm opening my thought process. That's what this is all about. So that's my process and figure out what to do next. Let's see, community. Oh, here it is. Now I can go answer all these. I only have 3 here. All these comments. Okay. The King. Yep. Elvis. Okay. Yeah. Okay. I just caught myself up reading the rest of the comments, which I didn't know I had more, but I do. So I did dashboard, I did content, I did analysis or analytics, community. Subtitles I don't really look at. Copyright I'm not a problem. Earn. Okay. Here is where it tells you the ways you can earn money and get set up doing that and all that stuff. So here we go. Watch page ads. Yep. I got that set up. Supers, I got that set up. But that's weird. Remember when I was showing you the different videos that I uploaded and it said in dispute or escrow or whatever, all that applies to supers too. So if somebody super thanks me with $10 on a video that is sharing the monetization, each video is different, so that $10 gets split into 5 for the artist and 5 for me. I didn't know that. I thought that supers were something that was only for content providers. I mean, this was an assumption I'd made, but it's not. Yeah, my one and only super thanks was a $10 one, and only 5 of it came to me, which was a bit kind of shocking, and disappointing. Not because it was I lose money, but because I didn't know that, and I felt bad for the person who gave me the money. I don't know what their intent truly was, if it was to give me half and they give the artist half, or give me half, or what. But you get the point. There's shopping, which there's stores down here you can connect and build your inventory up and different items. You can design all these things. Say, hey, come check out my store, get my merch. Brand Connect. This is brand deals. You hear about this all the time. Well, I know what it is now. I don't think I've been contacted. I need to go back and check my email real good. But people will contact you and say, okay, since you're doing this, obvious things that you could be sponsored by are light production people, or microphone production people, or cameras, or things like that are easy picks for somebody who's got a channel. They may want to sponsor your channel and throw you a microphone or something, and maybe get you a brand deal to where you get a little money out of it every time you're on from them. As long as you're sponsoring them, as long as you keep mentioning their name or whatever, it's all contracts, it's all business, which is great. I'm looking forward to that hitting at some point, if it ever does. I don't know that it would work very well with a reaction channel. If I have another channel, which I do, I have several that I'm working on, but I don't know if I'll ever jump in on. But like a fix it up, or a repair channel, or somebody who jumps into a little bit of everything just to see how it works. That's kind of what my other channels are. But woodworking, say, okay, maybe Craftsman contacts me and says, hey, you know what, I'll give you some tools, and maybe I'll throw you a little money if you put ad placement in your videos or whatever. That's what happens here, Brand Content Connect. So that's cool. Over here I can go to my AdSense for YouTube, which is where I get paid for people to watch ads, and that's a whole account on itself. And that's where I find out how much money I'm getting, and if I've met my $100 minimum yet, or I have to wait another month before I get paid, or what. And then they will, whenever it comes time, I just did this recently to get my first check. When it comes time, you have to set up some account for them to pay into. And it's really easy just to set up something like CashApp or something like that, so it just popped right in, and you got it, right? And then you can use that money to buy cryptocurrencies, or move it into your checking account and just keep it there, whatever you're going to do with it. Yeah. So I guess that's it. I don't want to go too much further, but we're doing okay. I'm not thrilled with the money part, but I am happy about learning new music and always getting to experience new music and the creativity that's in the world. So that's good. And I really like you guys commenting and educating me on things. It's pretty awesome. And yeah, I'm not gonna lie to you. I want money. I want the money to come. That's not why I'm doing it. All right, so I think I'll leave it like that, and that'll be good enough for this update. So I think I'm averaging $60 to $70 a month now at this point. My third month in. It's still kind of iffy. Still kind of weird. Don't know where the money's coming from. Don't know how it's shaking loose, but whether it's coming from old escrow or new contents and new videos or what, but it's changing still. There may be some type of pattern that falls into place with after 6 months or a year. We'll just have to see. All right, guys. Hey, Like, share, subscribe, hit the post notification so you know when I drop something new, and send me a request. I'll try to do them. And until next month, I guess, this type of video is gone, and we'll be back to our regular reaction videos. Peace.